Why Even Bother Trying to Save Old School Buildings? By David Barton, MU Extension. The mission of the Ozarks Country School Association is to foster a deeper understanding and appreciation of the one-room school experience in the Ozarks. The goals of the organization are to work with historical and community groups, as well as interested individuals and owners, to raise funds and awareness to maintain historic one-room school buildings that are left in southwest Missouri, and to develop those schools as community centers. There's a tremendous potential here for both heritage tourism and the building use. Will it be easy? No. Does it take time and lots of hard work? Yes. Is it achievable? Yes. And is it worth our time and effort? Yes. In 2010, I attended a national conference for the Country School Association of America, and I heard speakers from across the nation talking about preserved one-room schools and their heritage tourism success. I came away from that conference with an appreciation of what a unique situation we have in the Ozarks because of the large number of one-room schools we have standing and being used. This is an area of heritage tourism where we in the Ozarks could have a lot of success. So why bother saving an historic one-room school? Doing so can be both expensive and labor-intensive. Have similar projects around the country been worth the time and effort? I've talked to curators and others nationwide, and their stories of success give me hope locally. Here are some ideas about why it's important to preserve one-room schools. 1. Saving a school provides a way to learn through historical investigation. Students nationwide who visit a one-room school are motivated to begin their own study of the educational experiences of their families. There's nothing like hands-on learning. 2. A country school visit can teach a lesson on education in a democracy. Country school visits can help students understand why they go to school. Few realize America has led the world in providing public education for all of its children. Over 200,000 one-room schools once provide millions of American children with the opportunity to acquire the basic skills for employment, the knowledge to participate in a democratic form of government, and it brought literacy to rural America and helped bind members of a community together. Number 3. Country schools teach about our commitment to free public education. It is important to discuss with each generation of children our nation's commitment to universal education. That lesson is more powerful for them when they enter a country school building and sit in the seats once occupied by children from an earlier generation. Country schools can lead to sharing experiences across generations. Participation in a local country school can be used to foster dialogue among people and families and others in the school community. Community members who attend a country school can be invited to share their experiences, and students can be encouraged to research the educational activities of their parents, grandparents, or neighbors. How about holding a Grandparents' Day event at your one-room school building? Number 5. Saving a one-room school building is a sound investment for today's children. An investment in the reconstruction of a country school is worth the time and money. Elsewhere, this type of effort has contributed to the education of thousands of elementary students, as well as university students taking classes in educational history, museum education, outdoor education, and even the theatrical arts. It can also contribute to meeting state standards, has fostered meaningful dialogue about the purposes of American schools, and has contributed to cross-generational understanding and adds to local heritage tourism offerings. 6. Times are tough. Team up to save a schoolhouse. One institution may lack the resources to carry the burden, but 2 or more may manage the challenge very well. Working together, we can broaden and deepen the educational experience for all children as well as members of the public. I realize there are challenges challenges with getting and keeping volunteers, challenges with raising money, and time needed to create events and tours that generate money. But my hope is that this is something that this network, the Ozarks Country School Association, can work on together and find success together. And 7, schools offer an ideal setting for a rural community center. We don't do enough together as a community. We lack places together and lack the time as well. But one-room schools still offer ideal settings for rural community centers. We're going to hear all sorts of success stories through the Ozarks Country School Association. Now, there are not a lot of extra funds floating around, but getting neighbors interested and involved can create a sustainable project, and the end result can be a rural community center that helps bind your community together. These are 7 of the reasons that saving a one-room school is worth your time and effort. For more information, contact the Ozarks Country School Association, a project of University of Missouri Extension.